Okay, Expeditioners, Donovan here with an announcement. This is breaking news, depending on when you see it, I guess. But here's the deal. As you know, in 2 weeks, August 13th, we're going to 3 services. And we've been for months now thinking, hey, before we go to 3 services and divide up even more, wouldn't it be really fun or cool or great if we could all be in the same place at the same time? And so the plan for a couple of months has been to have one combined service at Rumsey Park. Now, when we made those plans, we had not anticipated having one of the wettest summer monsoon seasons in over 20 years, but nevertheless, that's the case. And so the field that we were going to meet on is a bit of a marsh, and the forecast calls for even more rain throughout the rest of this week, and even depending on when you look at the forecast, rain Sunday morning. And so we didn't feel like that was the best option for us, and so we started putting our heads together just this morning and said, hey, what's the alternative? Talked about a couple ideas, and we thought, you know what, here's the perfect idea. Made a few phone calls and it worked out. And so I'm excited to tell you that this Sunday, 10 a.m., Expedition is going back to our roots here at the Julia Randall Elementary gymatorium or cafetorium or whatever you call this place. This is almost where it all began. It actually began in a building that is now since demolished, but once that building was demolished, this is where we came and this is where we hung out. And it's hard to hear a little bit in here, and the weather or the air conditioner sometimes didn't work, and we had to set up every single Sunday. We did that for years, every single Sunday, chairs and audio equipment and all of that good stuff. And that's how we were before God so graciously gave us the miracle of a property and a place to meet and a building. And so this is where we're coming back to this Sunday, 10 o'clock, one combined service. I'm not sure, but I think when we were here, we had a few hundred people, give or take. When we started in this gym, we probably had 100 people. That was a long time ago, but for 5 years, 6 years, this was, I think that's about right. This is where we met week in, week out. So we're coming back here. Here's what we need you to do. Bring a chair if you got one. We're rounding up all the chairs that we can. JRE is going to let us use what they have, which is fantastic. Thanks JRE. Thanks to Payson Unified School District for making this happen so fast. We still are going to have some food afterwards. Kids are going to go someplace, and then afterwards we're going to have a 1-hour service. Afterwards we're going to have some food. You can bring, in addition to a chair, bring a side dish or a dessert, and we're going to figure out, who knows how this is all going to work, but we're going to try to figure it out. But it's exciting. I'm excited because this is a bit of a homecoming. We're going back to almost where it all began this Sunday. It'll be interesting just to see the contrast of then and now. So give yourself a little bit of extra time for parking. That might be a little bit tricky. Park a little bit further away if you can. But other than that, so excited. This Sunday, one combined service back here at the Julia Randall Elementary gym / cafeteria. We will see you then.